So apparently the afterlife is as eventful as our present lives.
So much fun that we will have detective investigating cases back there.
And these detectives, they do it with death on their tail and also a night nurse that wants them to come to the afterlife.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 5, what is spooky meter for Dead Boy Detectives?
2.
Because this is supposed to be a horror comedy. It's not spooky at all. I was expecting more gory stuff, more twisted creatures, but it was not spooky at all for me. I'll give it a 1.
I was not expecting much from the series. I don't think I'm even a fan of it. I don't enjoy it so much. It's very forgettable, if I must say.
This series entered with an open mind. The first couple of episodes were interesting. I was hoping to see where it would go, but the remaining 6-7 episodes, this is 8 episodes long, I didn't enjoy it as I hoped that I would.
Yeah, I'm staying here. Well, the characters in this series are based off of characters created by Neil Gaiman. Yeah. Dead Boy Detectives actually follows a pair of teenage ghosts.
Edwin and Charles. So Edwin actually died in the era of the First World War, that in 1916, I think, yeah. While decades later, in the same boarding school that Edwin died, Charles came after. Although decades apart, they became friends.
And they just started spending their time trying to find closure for lost souls in the afterlife, because we've heard stories of how dead people sometimes they cannot really find peace or go to the afterlife if without finding some kind of closure, without solving a mystery that happened to them. It was like freeing a little girl from a witch.
Solving the case of a pair of high schoolers who cannot move on to the afterlife because they had to solve the case of their death.
Freeing a family slaughtered by their patriarch. And in the first episode, they meet this psychic called Crystal, which they say from her literally demonic ex-boyfriend.
Yeah. So this duo become a trio. So they're going about town trying to solve cases together. I don't know if Netflix is going to give us a season 2 yet, but I will never be mad if they don't come back, although it had a really open ending.
I think it's only fair if Netflix cancels the show, because it's not even as good as Lockwood & Co. Honestly, Lockwood & Co. is so good, and Netflix cancelled that show, and then they gave us Dead Boy Detective. Then it's just like a very low version of that one. Although it's different, but at the same time, I don't think the show it's nice. I don't think Netflix should even renew it, because I don't have a fun time watching it from the start to the finish.
If you have to pick between Edwin and Charles, who is going to be your favorite detective?
I like Edwin too, but I think I'll pick Charles. He was a fun one. He was one that was ready to welcome anybody into the team. He was obviously a teenager that died in a very unfair circumstance.
Edwin died in an unfair circumstance too.
Both of them they did, but he was so happy to meet Crystal, somebody their own age, joining their team and everything. He was just happy to interact with a human being that could see them. I
like both detectives, but I think almost everybody will pick Charles, because Charles is just kind of relatable to us in a way. Edwin is from a different time. He's more uptight. He's more very thorough, more proper. He's still trying to figure out a lot of things, still trying to come out of his shell, because it was from a different time that is more hardcore, more serious times. But although I picked Charles, I really wish that he would let go of some lingo that he kept on repeating, like brills, just to sound cool. And sometimes it was just overflogged. I really wish he would just cut it out with the entire lingo that makes him sound cool. And because he's already cool, he already has a face, he already has the body, he already has the charisma, that he's cool. I'm like, okay, cut it out, it's enough. But for my favorite character, definitely, surprisingly, I'm going to pick Cat King. I really like that character. I feel like he brought so much life to this series. Whenever it comes, I'm happy, because I like his lines. And I like how silly he is, and I like how much of a hopeless romantic he is. Lucas Gage did an extremely good work in this character, even to his walk. I noticed how that he was trying to like mimic this cattle walk. That was the most fun character for me. I like the character so much. It was not trying so hard. It was not. I just like how cute it was. I found him and Edwin's relationship cute in a way. Although it was weird, I found it very cute because he put cats out to follow Edwin around. This foolish friendship bracelet he gave to Edwin just so Edwin can stick around, because he's just lonely, and he liked Edwin so much in a way that was really honest. And I wish that they explored it. They wasted a lot of time being apart. I wish that they found one way or the other, Cat King, Edwin, this proper English boy, and this Cat King that changes clothes all the time. I really wish that they develop those characters together in the same space.
I also like Katkin. I think he's my favorite character. I think Lucas always has a lot of fun with any role I've seen him play, and he was so relaxed in his Katkin role, and I liked the addition. But my least favorite character has to be the witch. I did not just like the witch at all. I felt like the character, I don't think it was very well written. She was frightening. Some of the things that she did was frightening, of course. But at the same time, I did not like the acting so much. So I don't really like the witch as much. Anytime she came on my screen, I was like, no, hurry up and leave here. Because she was just doing too much.
The character that I feel like was just really at the background was the landlady, the meat lady. She was just, I really wish that they put her there and expected a lot of fun, a lot of twists from her, but she's just a very, very square character.
Jenny's character was on the side. It wasn't happen when they showed us that she was having a secret admirer, giving her letters, and then leading on to the date part. I was happy to see those things. I really focused on her.
My favorite case has to be the case of the Devlin house. Although I did not like how it ended, it was very vague the way they ended that case. But I just like the story, and I wish that they really explored it more. I like the story. In this story, in Devlin house, a family was slaughtered by the father. The spirit of these people, they did not have any peace. They had to be repeating that same over and over again until the detectives had to come save them. So I like that case. I found it very interesting. If I'm going to rate this series, I will give it a 2 out of 5. I was hoping for more, but
I will also give it 2 out of 5 for the acting. The acting was not bad. It was okay. The characters, they seem fun, but I don't just like the series. I don't just like the story so much. It did not really give me too much to want to see even a second season. So 2 stars for this series. If you have seen Dead Boy Detectives, please tell us what you think in the comment section.
yes, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Do take care of yourself. Goodbye.